Hey bubblers, in this video I'm going to show you how to use my brand new plugin animation and loading effects to make your app look more sleek, modern and super engaging. Whether you need smooth skeleton loaders, animations, dropdowns, inputs, loading icons, and also loading buttons. Before we start, quick review about what you guys are gonna use. As you see right here, we have native Bubbleio input, ugly, and here you see some animations. I'm gonna leave the link to this page on the bio so guys you can check this as you want. As you see, there's so many animations going to the drop downs. As you see, bubble native drop down, our drop downs. This is the multi select drop down. You guys can check this later. We have animated icons, skeleton loader, animated buttons. As you see, you can trigger them on the workflows, and also copy effects, copy, paste, as you see here, clipboard. Okay, let's dive into we're gonna start with skeleton loader. Wait a minute. So we're gonna start with skeleton loader. First of all, the main tool having a skeleton loader is to give your app a nice animation while something is loading. Here we have a repeating group. Let's see how it looks like. Waiting. As you guys see right here. Now, based on this structure, we're gonna build the same thing but using the skeleton loader. Okay, let's start. Come here. Skeleton loader with Animagic. This is the name of our plugin. Gonna come right here. First of all, we have the image. It's a circle. We need to respect its dynamic stuff. 18 and 18. Okay. Okay. Also, it's a circle. To make it a circle, we need to come to the roundness and make it 360. 360. Okay, we have a circle. Now, we have the name, first name, we have the bio, as we saw right here. The bio has so many lines, as you see right here, so we have to add so many lines. Okay, another skeleton. Skeleton loader. Okay, gonna make it like this. As you see right here, everything is dynamic. You can choose the color and all the stuff you need. Gonna come right here. We're gonna give it a 4 height. Okay, the width we're gonna give it a, let's see, 50. No, 150. Okay, margins to add some space between lines. Alright, we need 2 lines like this. Okay, let's make another one. Let's do copy, paste it. This one is gonna be for the bio, so it's gonna be Y longer. We need more. Let's make it 200. Alright, let's make this smaller. 140. Okay. Why bigger? Okay. Now let's bring. We have a group of column. We have a group of row that has 2 groups of columns that has the image and the first name and the bio. Okay, let's respect the structure. Can bring a group add another group. First, let's make it a row. Let's go right here. Another group. Another one. Alright, we have two groups. So we have two groups as we said. Let's add this to the first group. Just a copy, paste. Let's make one thing you really need to pay attention on. The skeleton loader is behaving like a group, so you need to make it a fixed width and height in order to behave just like an icon or a small element. Okay, if we remembered, it has 18 and 18, so let's make it this. Really need to respect the width and height. Alright, we have it. Okay, let's bring this. Everything is set up. Okay, let's do a copy. Paste. As I said, it behaves like another group, so we really need to make this. We give it 140 and 4. Watch. 140. 4. No, 4. Alright. Let's bring the other one. Copy. Paste. How much we give it? 210. 4. 210. 4. Alright. Need to make this fit height. Fit with the content. Fit height to content. Oh, this one is not. Okay. Let's copy this one. Paste. And continue like this. Copy, paste, paste. Till you get the right dimensions you need right here. Right, after copying and pasting, we have this final result. Let's get rid of these. We don't need them anymore. And let's preview this. Let's see how it looks like. As you see right here, nice loading animation. Alright, next step would be implementing this inside of the repeating group, but it's not visible on the page load. We're gonna give it a condition when repeating group is loading, this one is visible. Okay, on the repeating group we have group user. What is this group B? Our group. Okay, let's put it inside of the repeating group. Copy, paste inside repeating group. Alright, let's make it first. Okay, this element is not visible on the page load. Just a quick recap about what we have here. We have a repeating group. Inside of the repeating group we have group A, which has the skeleton loader, and the group user, which has name and image and all that stuff. Group A, we made it visible, collapse when hidden, animate collapse operation, animation style. I usually choose slide left or right. Let's set up the condition. When repeating group is loading is yes, and group user isn't visible, this element is visible. Let's see now how it looks like. Keep your eye here. I think because we don't have so much data on the repeating group, that's why it's not being loading, that's why it's not showing the skeleton loader. Anyway, the objective of this video is to show you how to make circle, how to make lines, space between lines, and also to pay attention that skeleton loader behaves like a group, so you really need to make it a fixed height and width as I showed you here, because if you didn't it is gonna expand all over the row. Anyways, let's move to inputs. Now let's set up inputs. We're gonna see one example and we're gonna apply this for all inputs. Let's see, let's take one example. Let's take circling border by Animagic. Alright, let's take this one. Okay, as you see right here, everything is dynamic. Placeholder, let's see. Initial content, let's get this content format, text color, let's leave this black, border animation color, let's take this one, limit number of characters, let's give it 4 characters, prevent enter key, this input is disabled, we're gonna test those later. Let's make a work. Before I already set up a repeating group, PDF, search for PDFs, sorted by creation date, current says PDFs file, so we're gonna come here, let's create a workflow. Okay, create a new PDF file, circling border input, it's expanded volume. Alright, let's test this out. As you see right here, the placeholder. Let's take test. As you see, I'm trying to type, but it only accepts 4 letters as we configured before. Okay, where is it? Character limit 4. Let's go back. Let's do, as you see right here. Well, everything is dynamic, everything works well. and you can apply all of this for other inputs. Now let's move to dropdowns. Okay, now let's move to dropdowns, and at the same time I will be explaining the buttons. Let's take, for example, multi-select. Multi-select dropdown with search. Okay, all right. Let's go there. I'm gonna be guys choosing some random colors, so you guys can figure out that everything is dynamic. Border color, just to save time. Optional list. I'll just set it up. Okay, let's see how it looks like. As you guys see right here. For example, let's take 2 items. As you see right here. Alright, let's go back. What I want you guys to pay attention to is that this one. Placeholder height, search box height, and drop down list height. Let's make this bigger to see the change. Let's make it smaller. Now let's see how it looks like. It got actually bigger. Search box also got bigger. What you guys see right here is that the option list became scrollable because there isn't so much space to show all items. Okay, that's it. Let's go back. Now to test the workflow we need a button, so we're gonna use one of our buttons. Say let's take this one. Also the same thing could be applied to all other buttons. I'm gonna take just this example. Alright. Let's set up the appearance button text and text color. Button color, let's make it red. Border color, let's make it blue. For roundness, okay. I guess perfect roundness for all buttons is 20. Text size, let's take 15. What you guys need to pay attention to is this. Is loading is always set it to no, because if you want to make it loading and see the animation, we're gonna come to conditions. In this case, we're gonna set it up like this. When this button is clicked, we're gonna make a change. Multi-select's value would be added to this. It become a PDF file. So while this repeating group is loading, we're gonna show you the animation right here. Alright, so I come back right here, got conditions, when repeating group PDFs is loading, is yes, is loading, let's make it yes. Alright, and to set the workflow, we're gonna come right here, elements, fading dots, loading button, Animagic clicked. Come right here, data, create a new thing, PDFs, file, multi-select with search drop selected file. Same thing would be applied to all other dropdowns. Alright, everything is correct. Let's test this out. As you guys see, it was loading. Let's take this. 2, 5. 2, item 5. As you guys see right here, it is being loading as quick as possible because we don't have actually so much data. Okay, I guess that's it. Let's move to icons. Alright, now let's set up the icons. Let's choose one. For example, expanding, contracting rings. To give a better animation, we should give it a perfect square. Let's give it 100 by 100. Okay, let's see how it looks like. Okay, as you guys see right here. Let's go back. To use this, the animation actually don't stop, so we only use show and hide. Let's set a condition for let's take as an example the repeating group. Let's say a repeating group is loading is yes, the animation will appear, and if it's not, it will disappear. Okay, let's make this element invisible on page load. And let's set up the condition when repeating group PDFs is loading is yes, this element is visible is yes. Okay, let's see. As you guys see right here, let's do it again. It was uh, animating while repeating group is loading. Another right here, as you guys see. Okay, everything works perfectly. Now we still have to explain the copy paste effect. Alright, I'm on the index right now. Okay, what you guys really need to pay attention to is here we have a group, input, a button, and the copy functionality. As you see right here, copy functionality. We have copy input, copy button. Gonna come right here. Copy input. If you look at the bottom ID attribute, copy input. You're gonna paste the ID that we set up right here. Right here. Also for the button ID attribute, copy button. Same thing here. What you guys really need to pay attention to is this block right here. First of all, it's not visible on the page load and collapse when hit. And also it has to be inside a repeating group. No, I'm sorry. It has to be inside of a group and it has to be the last element so it can target everything and works perfectly. Okay, it's same thing for paste. We have right here invisible collapse when hidden, paste input, paste button right here. Let's see the ID attribute, paste input for the paste button, paste button. If you guys find difficulties on setting up the ID attribute, you guys came here, general, where is it? gotta check a little thing right here. That's it. Expose the option to add an ID attribute to HTML element. This has to be checked. Alright, I guess we covered everything. I hope you guys liked the video. If you guys have any questions or suggestions, just drop this on comments. And also I'm gonna put my Instagram down below. So you guys, if you have any questions or need any help or something like that, well, that's it.